Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo, March 27, 2025. While there can be pressures at points today, it's a generally decent time to communicate your ideas persuasively or get to the bottom of a matter. There can be a strong desire to finish up a project or bring something to an end today. New insight into a past or relationship matter can come now. Support tends to be there when you need it most, possibly from an unusual or hidden source. If you meet someone new or someone you haven't seen for a while, there can be a strong attraction or interest. Emotions and thoughts can drive creative efforts, and emotional self-honesty can push you in the right direction. Prepare for your mind to be mighty, perceptive, and penetrating today. Mercury will sextile Pluto. This can be used to wield influence over your personal or romantic life in any way that you see fit. While you may be focused a bit more on professional matters today, you can still use this profound mental energy to make a great impact on your significant other or someone that you desire. Asking for favors or stating your opinion or offering ultimatums will sink to the depth of their consciousness, and they may be moved to follow your lead. Change the way you see your career path. It is time to reconsider how you perceive your success and professionalism once Mercury retrograde in Aries sextiles Pluto in Aquarius. Recent changes in your career path may have caused you to feel unsettled. You might be as trusting or confident. However, these feelings do not have to last if you choose to change the way you perceive everything. You have a chance to regain control over the narrative. Challenge yourself to look on the bright side of your professional death and rebirth. Today's planetary movement makes the world seem very real to you. Whatever you are feeling inside, you will have no problem finding something to identify with on the outside. You will benefit from asserting yourself on the physical plane under this transit. Consider doing something out of doors, a walk or run in the woods or in a park. Connect to the healthiest signs you see in nature and bring that natural confirmation back to your own emotional truth. Spiritual growth may be an aspect of your development that has been neglected. On this day, you might want to consider taking steps to bring more understanding of your beliefs into your life. If you go to church, are you learning there? Have you considered exploring other faiths? Have you ever asked yourself exactly what it is you do believe? Consider doing so, and listen to your honest answers. This will be the means to finding more of what you need in this area. The timing of the moon's return for its only visit to your career sector this month means that your professional instincts are going to be the sharpest and you will be more emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware in the heart of the working week. This will also give you a window into the forces on the income and career fronts that are set to shape the coming months. Where yesterday the moon was putting the focus on the playful, creative and adventurous side of life's fence, this will mark a shift, though with forces staying on to ensure life doesn't become all work and no play. Having Venus, the planet of love, in a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart is already something that is taking your heart on a nostalgic trip down love's memory lane, and especially as she is also in retrograde motion. While still weeks away from turning direct, in 2 days Venus will retrograde back out and back in a more social and serendipitous part, with the most nostalgic days of this journey between now and then. Attention to detail will set you apart today. Your quote of the day: excellence is built on small, consistent actions. Your color of the day is navy blue, promoting focus and wisdom. Lucky numbers: 6, 13, 24. A problem that seemed complex may have a simple solution. Stay organized, your efficiency will impress others. Someone may seek your advice. Share your insights with care. Take a break and allow yourself to breathe. Our eyes in the sky. Alright, let's take a deep breath together and settle into the energy of this reading. No pressure, no expectations, just an open heart and an open mind. Let's see what messages the cards have for you today. Right away, the first card that comes up is the Wheel of Fortune, and this is a powerful way to begin. This card speaks of cycles, of life's natural ebb and flow, and of how change is constantly at play, even when we don't see it happening. If you've been feeling stuck, uncertain, or like things have been at a standstill, this is a sign that movement is coming. The wheel is turning, and it's leading you towards something new. Maybe you've been waiting for a shift, a fresh start, or a moment of clarity. This card suggests that the universe is already setting things in motion. Change can sometimes feel unpredictable, and that can bring a mix of emotions. If things have felt chaotic or uncertain lately, this is your reminder that every phase has a purpose. Even if things aren't clear just yet, trust that what's shifting is happening for your highest good. Think of moments in your past when things unexpectedly changed, and later, you realized why it had to happen that way. This is one of those moments. It's okay to not have all the answers right now. What matters is that you trust the process. As we move forward in the reading, the next card that comes through is the Five of Swords, and this brings in a different kind of energy. This card often speaks of conflict, miscommunication, or a situation where winning doesn't necessarily feel like a victory. Perhaps there's been tension with someone, a disagreement that left you feeling unsettled, or even an internal battle between what your mind says and what your heart feels. If something has been weighing on you, this is a reminder to step back and ask yourself, is this fight truly worth my energy? Sometimes, walking away from unnecessary drama is the most powerful thing you can do. This doesn't mean avoiding confrontation or suppressing your emotions. It simply means choosing your battles wisely. If you've been replaying an argument in your head or carrying the weight of unresolved issues, consider how much power you want to give to this situation. Sometimes, the best response is peace. Sometimes, the real strength is in letting go. And if you need closure, know that it doesn't always have to come from the other person. It can come from within. Now, bringing a softer and more intuitive energy into the reading, we have the Queen of Cups. This card is a beautiful contrast to the previous one, reminding you to trust your emotions and listen to your inner voice. The Queen of Cups is deeply in tune with her feelings, and she navigates life with wisdom and compassion. If you've been feeling emotionally overwhelmed or uncertain, this is your encouragement to slow down and reconnect with yourself. Have you been honoring your needs? Have you been giving yourself the same kindness and understanding that you give to others? This card also speaks to intuition, and right now, your inner wisdom is stronger than you might realize. Pay attention to the quiet nudges, the gut feelings, and the little signs around you. Your emotions are not random, they are guiding you. If something doesn't feel right, trust that. And if something feels aligned, even if it doesn't make logical sense yet, trust that too. Now is a time to nurture yourself, to create space for emotional healing, and to surround yourself with people who truly see and appreciate you. The next card in this reading is the Knight of Wands, and this brings in a burst of passion, movement, and fearless action. Where things may have felt uncertain before, this energy comes in to push you forward. The Knight of Wands doesn't overthink, he follows his excitement, his curiosity, and his instincts. If you've been waiting for the perfect time to take action on something, this is your sign to go for it. Whether it's a new creative project, a bold decision, or even a spontaneous adventure, the energy here is about moving forward with confidence and enthusiasm. This is not a time to hold back because of fear or doubt. The best ideas, the best experiences, and the best moments in life often come when we take a leap, even if we're unsure of the outcome. Think about a time in your life when you said yes to something before you felt completely ready, maybe a trip, a job opportunity, or even just an unexpected conversation that led to something meaningful. That's the kind of energy this card is bringing into your life right now. Be open to the unexpected, and don't be afraid to take that first step. And finally, we close this reading with the Ten of Cups, a beautiful and deeply reassuring card. This is the energy of emotional fulfillment, joy, and a sense of peace that comes from knowing you are exactly where you need to be. If you've been longing for a sense of stability or for something to finally feel right, this card is a confirmation that it is within reach. Whether this has to do with relationships, personal healing, or just a deep inner contentment, the Ten of Cups reminds you that happiness is not just something to chase, it's something to recognize and appreciate in the present moment. This card asks you to reflect on what truly brings you joy. Not just the big milestones, but the little moments, the laughter shared with someone you love, the quiet mornings before the world wakes up, the feeling of being understood. True fulfillment comes from within, and you are on the path to finding it. Looking at this reading as a whole, there is a clear journey here. It starts with change, the wheel of fortune reminding you that shifts are happening, even if you can't see them yet. Then, there's a challenge, the Five of Swords, pointing to tension or conflict, something that needs resolution. But then comes clarity, the Queen of Cups guiding you to trust yourself, to listen to your emotions. After that, momentum builds, the Knight of Wands pushing you to take action and embrace the adventure ahead. And in the end, there's peace, the Ten of Cups bringing the message that, after everything, fulfillment and happiness are waiting for you.